Alright, everybody out there listening in YouTube land, this is a review of the 2016 new PAX2 wax liquid tank chamber by Julepvape on eBay. They asked me to review it and I'd get a free tank, so here we go. Came in a nice little package, some type of I don't know, static free bag or X-proof bag, who knows. Of course, you're going to need a PAX2. I've removed my my vented oven lid and my PAX sandwich bundle screen here. You're going to, if you don't have the sandwich bundle, you just have to take out the PAX screen. And I know this looks a little different than most PAX screens, but that's because I'm using this setup for it. So the tank comes like this, very small, but easy to get the top off. And I've already taken the liberty of mixing a little bit of dry and a little bit of wax together in there. Ooh. Try not to knock it over. It is hard to deal with when you're trying to hold on to a video camera or a phone. I'm going to pause that. Stand by. Okay, so the instructions, even right here on the label, say do not overfill the tank more than halfway if you're using liquids or wax. So for the purpose of this review, I'm just going to put the top on and fill it up halfway with a little bit of dry mix, like I said, with a little wax on top of that. Excuse my hand in the way. And as you see, there's a pointed tip right here. That's going to go inside the oven into the hole right over there. Well, I need to clean my oven out for sure. You're going to need to do that pretty much, I would imagine, a lot using waxes in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get it loaded up. Okay, so I've got it in there, upside down, and I kind of loaded it. I didn't load it upside down like I normally would load my PAX. I loaded it so it was kind of at an angle and facing downward, since there's a hole going into the oven with all that stuff. The door is a little tricky on this oven, or on this tank, getting it closed and back open. So it may be just me and big fingers, but here we go. I'm going to put the oven lid on and then fire it up. Okay, so the oven lid's on. I'm going to cut this on. I'm going to set my temperature to just 2 and see how that works. So we're gonna wait for it to heat up and I'll resume then. Okay, we've got to go for greens, so I'm gonna just go ahead and see how this thing works. Not getting a whole lot of a vapor trail off settings on only 2, so I'm gonna heat that back up a little further and come back to you. Okay, so we've got it up on the 3rd setting, and let's see how that works. Okay, I had to clear my breath there, but just for all intents and purposes, I'm going to go ahead and let this bake out and see what it looks like when it comes out of the tank as well. But yeah, it hit very well. I only used half as much, you know, as the tank would allow, because I was mixing it with a wax substance, and very nice. It appeared to be vaporizing, no smoke or burning or anything like that. So works well. I'm not so sure that the vented oven lid that I have, that I bought to replace the one I lost, is a good choice, but because it kind of rattles around the side a little bit, so I kind of held my finger on the bottom to keep it, but it still does that. But either way, it worked fine. So well, I got it in party mode now for some reason, but let's see what it looks like on the outside coming out. Alright, so I'm going to take the oven lid off of this PAX. Whoops, drop it on the floor. There's my new oven in there. Boy, it is hot, so I definitely wouldn't touch it, but we're going to knock it out. Falls right out real easy. A little smoke coming out of there. That's not vapor, that's smoke, but it definitely vaporized. We'll take a look at the inside of the tank and see how that fared. Yeah, even after a few minutes of sitting here, this thing is still too hot to handle. Got some pretty tough fingers, but well, about 3 minutes it cooled off. But with the capacity that you could put in here, based on how much I use in the PAX on a daily basis, which is about 1/3 of a gram of dried substance. Yeah, it did a great job, vaporizing it, which you can see in there, but you can see that it's definitely coming out, vaporized. Everything is completely dried out. I did run the oven a little longer than I should have just to do that, but yeah, it's not sticky or didn't like it wasted any of the wax. Doesn't look like it really got that messy either. Just some extra stuff inside that I could wipe out real quick with a pipe cleaner or something. All in all, this is great.